Walter, the longest reigning NXT UK champion till date, spanning over 870 days. Let's check out his poster in game at 5-star silver. Walter's max talent is supposed to be 20,399 and the health at 1.67 million at this rarity, but due to one hollow star, his talent is reduced by 7%, 19,036, and health is now at 1.51 million. All stats here like health, gem damage are reduced by 9 to 10%. For example, red gem is supposed to be 8,591 but it's 7,773 due to one hollow star. The least damaging gems for Walter are blue and purple. Gem critical damage and gem crit chance as usual for the powerhouses. His coaching ability is take 40% less damage from health steal moves. It is very situational and might be only useful for some exceptional cases like Blitz or if you are grinding matches against a health stealer opponent. All these previous gems and health stats have been boosted with straps and medals, which we will see as we go along. Walter is a defensive powerhouse with one type of special gem in his arsenal, the trap gem. Destroy the trap gems to create 5 random red gems across the board, and it also deals 17,171 damage for every single one of these trap gems. Leave it for the opponent and they get 42,928 damage for breaking it. These are base stats which can be boosted of course with straps and medals. Shotgun dropkick is the yellow move that creates these traps, and the moveset reviewed in this video is based around this. In order to destroy these traps, we have the red move, Butterfly Slam, which destroys 5 random trap gems. The third and final yellow move of this moveset is German Suplex, 5 MP move, which helps refill the red move at the beginning by 6 MP. Being one of the superstars, where every move is useful, obviously there are multiple movesets that can vary based on straps and medals powered with any applicable skill plate. Some of the other moves at 5 stars are the finisher, double power bomb, 15 MP, which recycles itself. All you need is gain MP moves to help this to load up as quickly as possible. If you need more move damage with the finisher, there is a move called Knife Edged Chop, which is Walter's USP as a wrestler. In game, it boosts the red gems by 90% for one turn. Boosting red gems are going to help the finisher indirectly. There's also a red move, Middle Rope Missile Dropkick, which helps recharge the yellow moves if needed. Looking at his gear, this is based on his faction Imperium, helps you create 2 more trap gems. More traps means more cascades. Also helps you recycle yellow moves as well if traps are left over. In some matches, recycling has been easy with extra traps not being broken. Also sometimes it takes a while to load up the yellows second time. So even with general orders in place, recycling is not guaranteed with this moveset. Coming back to it, the moveset we saw earlier, the reason for using this is the skill plate itself, generous orders, that refills the yellow moves by 3 MP every time you match a gem. Red to be specific. The odds of recycling may be concerning to some players, but when it happens, more often than not, Walter is ready to give another kickout damage that the opponents have been usually seen struggling to get out of, especially in the showdown matches. The trainers being used here are Shobot Kofi to get the yellow German suplex on turn 1, Jinder to get 3 more traps. Reminder that more traps means more cascade for a better kickout damage. If there's no cascade, you have more chances to recycle and repeat all these moves all over again. Coaches used are Typhoon to get 15% more red gem damage, although there's a better coach, Striker Macho, the Macho King if you will, who could replace him to give 20% more red gem damage. Also, second coach here is Tech Stacy with flat damage boost to red gems by 2200. The recent addition, Showboat Hogan, is another option for the same. One more coach applicable here is Acro Steamboat, who gives one more extra trap gem and boosts the damage by 50% when breaking it. It's all directed towards the opponent, whether you break it or they break it. There's also chances of opponent stealing your trap gems, but that's an exceptional case which we won't consider for his rating. Along with General's Order skill plate helping out the MP situation, the primary focus here is the red gem damage. Using a Fury armor combo where opponent's gem damage is now reduced by 62.11%, the red gem damage is boosted by 56.82%. Add this to all the coach's ability boosting red gems we saw earlier. It is safe to say that these two factors, when boosted even more using the medals to the max, can overall help Walter against majority, making the kickout even more difficult. Facing several opponents in 40 consecutive matches, his average kickout damage turned out to be 747,997, which is decent considering the armor boost during kickout. This Armor Fury combo also helped against a 5-star gold opponent who also had a class advantage over Walter. Walter retained 92 to 93% health on average from these matches. Apart from this, one instance Walter lost the match to Memrock as I couldn't get to my moves at all. Memrock is good enough to eliminate all the yellow gems, so any opponent who removes the yellow gems or the red gems might be a problem to Walter. Other instances where the board wasn't giving any reds or yellows, but I could still manage to pick up a win by 4th turn. It's almost negligible and low chance for the opponent to kick out in singles matches. Meanwhile, for showdown matches, it's a different ballgame. His tag links are NXT and Modern Era. None would be considered a game changer, but NXT link is better among the two, obviously to counter the MP reduction perks to some extent. The recycling takes a hit. Sometimes if there's a lack of yellows or reds on the board, the leftover trap gem can help, and this is where the need for his gear or even Acro Steamboat as a coach are very useful. Coming to stipulation tours, for the Hell mode in red color class tours, you will need around 80 to 90 red gems to be created or destroyed, or both, to clear it. If there is no promoter around, take Randy Savage in this case. Also, without enforcers boosting the score to max, Walter can easily clear the stipulation tour with almost double the amount of reds needed. Overall, with 100% wins against opponents on the road and MLC tours, most winnings are at turn 2, and average time for tested singles matches being at 76 seconds. Also, the fact that he is one powerhouse who is available for free at 4-star gold. NXT Modern Era requirements fulfilled, he could easily be the frontline superstar in any champions roster. Thank you for checking out this video. Character 41 Powerhouse Walter at 5 stars silver. Final rating 8.9 out of 10.